everybody, welcome back to another video. I have kind of a little story for you, and hopefully you enjoy it. I don't remember when it was, but that doesn't matter. But I just wanted to share something that was kind of interesting to me, and it was just a moment that the Lord spoke to me. It was very, very interesting, and I wanted to share it with you. So there was one time, this is probably going back a number of months, but one time where I think we had purchased some kind of new light bulb for one of the fixtures in our house or something like that. And it's kind of a neat design. That's why I did what I did, because normally I don't stare at light bulbs, but in this case I did. And so yeah, that was actually exactly what happened. So you can picture any light bulb in your house. In this case, it was dark already. You know, there wasn't a lot of light in the room when I was looking at it. But I just it's not a very bright light either, so not that it was going to hurt my eyes or anything like that. But I just stared at it. I was just looking at the design of it because it's got a really cool design. I might be able to put a picture of it in the video so you can see what I'm talking about. It just looks really cool. I kind of just found myself staring at this bulb. And as I was doing that, I noticed that everything went dark around my vision. You know, my sole focus in that moment became that light bulb, even though it wasn't even very bright. I was able to look at it, and you know, it wasn't bright enough that I had to look away, but it was bright enough that everything else literally disappeared. So I don't know if you guys have any light bulbs in your house like that you can try this on. I'm not saying go out and look at light bulbs or bright lights and all that, but if you've got a light that's not too bright, I'd encourage you to try it. But it was very interesting because as I was doing that, I just noticed that there was nothing else that I could focus on. Everything else was gone around that source of light when I was staring at the light bulb. And the Lord spoke to me in that moment. Funny enough, such a funny time to kind of be you know, spoken to about something like this, but he was just saying that's exactly like focusing on him. I mean, he is our true light, right? He is supposed to be our sole focus. And it was in that moment that he just shared with me that, you know, when you focus on him, the one true source of love, the one true source of light, everything else in the cares of this world disappear completely. So everything else just goes away. And I'm not saying that, you know, we won't ever get scared necessarily. Like, it is kind of a scary thing to think about, that the world is getting darker and that Christ's return is coming. It's going to happen. You know, every day is closer than the last to him returning. And the way that this world is going is not pretty. It's really not. And it's really easy to get caught up in that stuff. It's really easy to get caught up in, oh, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna take care of my family? How am I gonna provide for them? What are we gonna do if you know, if these tyrannical governments are able to control the state of the world, and how are we gonna get food and shelter, and how are we gonna hold on to all of the things that all of our possessions, you know? It can be very easy to be thinking about all these things. I find myself thinking about this a lot as well. I mean, in that moment, it was quite a huge reminder that when we focus on him, it's like it says in Matthew 6, right? Towards the end of the chapter, sufficient for the day is its own trouble. You know, we don't have to worry about tomorrow. And if we focus on him and we let him become our source of light, then everything else will truly disappear, and he will take care of you. He will take care of those needs and those concerns that you have. So make him your focus. Be consumed with him, and he will take care of you. His promises will be fulfilled in you and through you. So I just wanted to encourage you guys about that, because it was a huge reminder for me. So hope that blessed you a little bit. I will talk to you soon. God bless you guys. Take care.